Hello students, standard 7th. Here we are going to revise more about chapter number 14, that is electric current and its effects. In the last session, we learned about the heating effect of electric current, in which we saw that when the electric current is passed through a conductor, then it gets hot. It means that some of the electric energy is converted into heat energy. This effect of electric current is known as heating effect of electric current. Now in some of the devices, we see that this heat produced is unnecessary, because we cannot use that heat, and therefore it is getting wasted in the atmosphere. For example, we switch on a bulb, then it gets hot, means heat energy is produced, which is disappearing in the atmosphere, so we cannot use it again. So that is the waste of that energy. Similarly, when we switch on your appliances like a fan also, or in the kitchen, mixer grinder, that also after you switch off, if you touch that, you will feel it hot. So here also that heat is unnecessarily produced. But some of the appliances we specially use for the heating purposes. Means in this situation we really pass the electric current through the conductors to get heat. So those appliances are working on the principle of heating effect of electric current. And those appliances are electric iron. When you press your clothes, so that there is no wrinkles on it and it looks nice. In that also you pass the electric current and the element inside get hot, that we already learned about it. Now today we are going to learn about another special device which is working on the principle of heating effect of electric current, and that is the fuse. Everybody must be familiar with this device, and if you are not, today you can ask your parents that where is the fuse, because in every houses where you get electricity, on that meter board it is provided with an fuse also. Now what is this fuse? Fuse is actually a device for the safety. It is known as safety device. In the fuse, a wire which can melt easily, quickly, and break the circuit, so that it can prevent the circuits from damaging and possible fire also. Because sometimes what happens in our circuit, the electric current of more power passing through it, and then the electric circuit cannot handle it, and there are chances of short circuit, and due to it fire also. So to prevent that things, we use the electric fuses. Now in that fuse, the special types of material is used to tie the wire inside, which can melt easily when little high power, large electric power, electric currents passing through them. So that fuse is very, very important in all the houses, all the factories, everywhere. In that, the special types of metal which is very, very easily getting melted. So, we can prevent our electrical appliances and our electric circuit to get fire. Now, in some electric appliances, there are small, very small fuses are also used. That will work only for that particular electric appliance. And there's big fuses that we use, that is for the whole house or the factory, etc. Because circuits have the maximum capacity of passing that electric current. So if the large amount of electric current, then its capacity is flowing, it gets hot and it can cause fire also. And therefore, whenever the current is flowing into your house, before that it passes through this fuse. And if it is of large amount, first it will pass through the fuse and it will melt that wire and the circuit breaks and the electric current does not enter in our houses. So we can prevent from the damages through that high current. Because due to that high current, our electric appliances like television or our refrigerator, your computers can get damaged. Or if it is very large amount of electric current there, then it can burn, it can take fire also. So that is very, very important. Now, maybe you are aware of the other things that you are using nowadays. Maybe you have heard the name of it, short form it, but you don't know what is it. That is the MCBs. Generally nowadays, in place of fuses, MCBs are widely used. The full form of MCB is miniature circuit breaker. It's also break the circuit when the large electric current is passing through it. But in that, a different type of mechanism is that. In that, there is no wire like in fuse that will get melted. It is made such that when a high or large electric current passing through it, it automatically getting switched off. If a little high an amount of large electric current pass, then it automatically switched off, and therefore it breaks the circuit. So it is known as miniature circuit breaker, MCBs. And I hope everybody is familiar with these MCBs. And if you are not, you can go to the electric shop and ask them to show you that how does it look and how does it work. So in that, as I told you, it automatically switched off, and when we switch on it again, then the current again can passing through. If it is still high power electric is there, it will switch off again. It means that you have to wait, because there is still large amount of electric current is passing. So that is the use of MCBs. Now another very important thing you have to remember when you buy any electrical appliances like a fan or any switches or any other iron, whatever is there, all of them. When you buy them, then check a special symbol on it, which is known as ISI mark, Indian Standardized Institute. When there is ISI mark, it means that this appliance is very useful and comfortable for your electric circuits, that for the normal current. So that ISI mark must be there, which are tested, because sometimes without ISI marks appliances you will find which are cheaper, but that can damage your electric circuits and causing short circuit and fire also. So don't go for the prices, go for the ISI mark. Company can be anything. We are not talking about the company, but look for the ISI mark. Without ISI mark, if it is too much cheap, then don't take chance for that. It can be dangerous also. So ISI mark must be there on any electrical device, any of them. Even you buy the fuse or fuse wire, ask them for the ISI mark. Tell them show it. Not only on the box outside, but on the appliances also. That is very, very important. Now, in the beginning, when we started effects of electric current, we wrote down there are two types of effects, especially three, but here we are learning about only two. First, we already learned about it, that is the heating effect. The other one is the magnetic effect of electric current. So now, what is that effect? You can observe this effect by yourself also if you have a magnetic compass, which we call normally a compass, or in Gujarati it is known as Disha Suchak or Hoka Yantra. Maybe some of the houses can have that. Or you can buy from the shop also. So when electric current is passing through a conducting wire, and if you keep that magnetic needle, means that as I told you, that magnetic compass, then what will happen? That needle in that compass will get deflected. Generally we know the magnets. When the like poles of a magnets come together, come closer, they repel, and when unlike poles come together nearer, they are getting attracted. So now when we pass the current and then in the electric wire, and then if you keep that magnetic needle compass, the needle will get deflected, because when electric current is passing through a conducting wire, it also behaves like a magnet, and one of the end is working like a north pole and the other end act like a south pole, and therefore magnetic needle also have the south pole and north pole, and because of that attraction and repulsion, the magnetic needle is getting deflected. If you switch off, then electric current will not pass through, and then the magnetic needle will come back to its original position of north-south direction, because generally we know that it always gets steady in the north-south direction, one point in the north end, other in the south end. But as you keep it near the electric current passing conductor, it will get deflected, it will not stay in the north-south direction. It shows that the electric wires or the conductors, when passing through them, they are behaving like a magnet, and that effect is known as magnetic effect of electric current. So when electric current passes through conducting wire, it behaves like a magnet. This effect is known as magnetic effect of electric current, and this phenomena was first observed and discovered by a scientist whose name is Henry Christian Ørsted. In short, we can remember as H.C. Ørsted. So he first time discovered this situation when he was working in his laboratory. Then all of a sudden he saw that when current was passing, the magnetic needle in the compass getting deflected. And then he think about it that it must be because of this something. Only when current is passing. When current is switched off, then it does not get deflected. So here he founded that things. Now electromagnets are also working on this situation, on this principle of magnetic effect. So when a metal wire is connected in the circuit, then it behaves like a magnet. And when the electric current is switched off, then it loses its magnetism. It loses the magnetism. So that is known as electromagnet, because it behaves like a magnet only when current is passing through it. And if switched off, it loses the magnetism automatically. So they are known as electromagnet. This type of electromagnets are used in the big cranes, in which a magnetic material is used. It is used to separate the iron metals from the heap of the dust, heap of your rubbish, because when the people throw the rubbish in that, some metallic things are also that, which can be reused. So from the heap of the rubbish, they use that crane and pass the current, then it behaves like a magnet, and all the appliances, all the things in the rubbish which are of iron, it can stuck to that because of the electromagnet, and they can make it separate. Or to move the heavy things made of iron, like a big car or any heavy materials made up of iron, when you want to move to one place to another place, it is not easy. So the heavy magnetic means electromagnets are used so that it can be moved from one place to another place. And the last thing is that electric bell that you use in your houses is also working on the magnetic effect of electric current, in which electromagnet is used. That you will see in the PDF file I will send you, that how does it work. In which a coil is used, which passing electric current, it behaves like a magnet, and then it attracts that metallic hammer which is striking on the gong, which is made up of metal, and it makes a sound. And then when current is not passing, it stops ringing. So here we are going to finish today's session and revision of this chapter number 14 also will be followed by the question answer in the file, PDF file. And if any questions, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.